Alright, kita masuk ke game yang kedua di sini, ada Fireflux versus Blacklist International. Di sini Fireflux berhasil menumbangkan Blacklist dengan 1-0 di sini.
Okay, if you don't like the Petri Fury, we'll see the Revitalizer, right? There you go. That's the best you can get, Gideon.
Langsung di respect guys, Lilianya Rosa.
Revitalize moves are right. It follows the Hilda back and forth.
Langsung keluar lagi Hilda, cok. Waduh. Ini strat ini guys. Kaget ini pasti Blacklist nih lihat hero-heronya Fireflux. Menurut gua kuda hitam tuh Fireflux guys daripada Deus. Tapi Deus sekarang kuda hitam juga sih.
Absentee father, and then you start.
Mas record jangan lupa. Yoi, aman.
But I like this though. This is solid. I like this. This is the Bruno. The Bruno. We've been looking for the Bruno from game one, and they're like, nope, we're gonna go Diggy first, and then have Fireflux ban it out. Black is already looking better.
Lore-wise, I gotta say it's
Beatrix lagi paling guys kok
lane. He didn't just do that for nothing.
He did what he had to do. Layla turned out okay.
I mean, Bruno technically has been more of a father to Layla than an actual father. But like, you know, we're getting too deep into the lore here. I feel like in situations like these, as we move on to the second phase of the bans, right? This is where things really started to shake up, right? I mean, in game number 1, we were already like, oh my goodness, Fireflux has an insane overall draft, and then Blacklist really was being honest with it.
For honor. Oh, there you go. I guess now, yeah, Fireflux are like, okay, I don't know if you've played this before, but we won't risk it. We know how much damage you can do to a comp like ours.
All right, thinking about it, Renegade, and what's been going on in the past few days.
Nah, lihat guys, mulai.
It's not impossible. It's actually likely.
And it's very oh, hey. Seems like it's not just the players who are getting it on, but the fans.
Stres guys, stres. Kalau kata komen kemarin, stres.
They're always on top of it, man. Filipinos are always on top of the next TikTok trend. More so,
do that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's been on to it.
My FYP.
So quick? Dang.
MPL Philippines is on it. They've been doing that to players all around.
I saw the
EVM
Keyboy one.
Convention Center, yeah.
The Keyboy one's pretty funny. Ixia and as well as Minotaur going to be follow-up bans after the Tigreal and as well as the Brody. We get first pick over to Blacklist International. What are you boys thinking here?
They need an XP laner. I'm not so sure.
Harusnya kayak gini guys tadi gayanya gini.
Timing, Agent Zero in the frame.
Sorry ya, mabok. This is Cholmek.
They might just go for it, but they go for the Tyroth instead. They say, you know what? We're going for it exactly what we said, or what we kind of predicted, right? They're going to turn it 180. They want to go for aggression.
Okay, is it because they foresee a utility jungler? Oh, no. Yeah, no, already there is a utility jungler, but we don't know who the XP laner is. They need a solid peel.
You know what I think right now?
That's why the Dyrot's here.
How crazy would it be if he goes for a Grok? We haven't seen it in a long time in XP, but right now, looking at Blacklist International, they get knocked up or they get CC'd by AoE, something. I mean, Lapu fits in that criteria as well. Goes through the Nether Realm quite easily with the Brave Spider too. So
yeah, finds the Bruno.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of do the exact same thing, right? You're looking for that initial dive. You're looking for, you know, AoE.
Yeah, pakai selimut.
Damage, you know, all built into one person. And I think at the very least, the matchup's not too bad.
Mana sih stylishnya gini ya?
That's what we wanted to see.
Stylishnya gini kan, set jaketnya setengah gini.
That's what it is. The kids know.
Sorry ya guys, aku rehat.
But here's the thing.
This is Cholmek.
Fireflux Esports is DNA. They are a
dingin cok, pakai selimut dulu guys.
They love drawing aggression. All right, psych, you're all dead. That's what the Dyrot stops. He's the ultimate anti-turn hero. I love it.
You shred. Once you shred, any frontliner, the Bruno just alone would deal damage. Bruno and Nolan, say goodbye to your front line.
And you set up the Abyssum Strike, instantly they disperse, instantly never mind.
Fokus guys, fokus game. Udah mulai.
Strong laners, especially on someone like Edward. I would have put it past him that he is looking to win this lane and win it hard.
Iya guys, gue kalau makin malam tuh pakai stres guys. Kalian siap aja ya mabar sama gue malam nanti ya. Win streak guys.
Comes from Baka Renegade Toe. It's something that he says, you know, it's like, oh, maybe it's Renegade, you know what I mean? You just change the toe with the Cho. It's funnier now that I explained it.
Maybe we will see Renegade just do exactly that. Pop off on the Cho. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 2. Blacklist has a chance.
TNZ sudah menggunakan Guinevere. Kalian tahu nggak guys Guinevere? Skill 2 yang stun guys ya.
And now they're gonna have to go up against a Nolan, Dairoth, and a Bruno. A whole lot of
Dirot
physical
lawan
attack.
Lapu, imbang guys ya, cuma farming doang. Cuman enakan.
I like the fact that at least for Blacklist International, you know, it's the Black Girls that play orange.
Gila tanki lagi promo nih 1111 anjing.
Blacklist, they started off on orange. Oh my god, dude.
It's a Purify Hilda.
Banyak banget Purify Hilda, Cok.
He's gonna jump on you.
Look,
Double boots too.
Look.
Shark will be happy.
Shark will be happy. And there
Kalian
is
tahu nggak
one
kenapa Hilda Purify? Biar nggak dimakanin sama Chow guys. Soalnya kan Hilda pasti agresif.
that Apex 47 is not going to be handing out freebies.
Wah,
charity
pertama
kills
kali
over
lihat Sensui
Blacklist
main Assassin
International.
guys. Let's go.
Something else to note. Alien on his Lapu is rocking Concussive Blast. So this just telegraphs one thing. He wants to get out of that lane as soon as
Lapunya
possible.
pakai emblem
He
meledak,
knows that there's
iya.
nothing that he can do if he stays with Edward.
You know what reminds me of the Concussive Blast Lapu? Victor, BTK, remember, just goes full tank on the Lapu.
Oh, he just does the same thing on the Cho too, right?
Yeah,
It's,
exactly.
pseudo
Full tank on everything.
Yeah, that's right. In the XP.
So that may be what Fireflies are trying to do here. That's the main frontliner because they don't have the Hilda. Well, the Hilda technically acts more of like a distractor. More
Gwyn
like a-
sekarang ultinya bisa ngangkat mas. Enggak, jatuh ke bawah tanah.
A disruptor, some may even call it, right?
Right.
With 7 seconds left on the clock, let's see
Sebel
whether
aing
the
mah.
turtle is going to... Oh, interesting.
Buset,
They
Rosa,
would
anjir.
this way for
Valentina
Blast
ngekat,
to
Cuk.
hit level 4 early
Serem.
on for both Rosa as well as Alien,
Oh,
right?
itu tujuan
Now,
Concussive
with
Blast
that
ya guys ya,
sword and
motong.
priority and giving Apex
Meledak,
47
clear
the
was
wave
cepet.
as well, they should be hitting all their timings. And Sui patiently waiting. He sees Rosa, goes for it,
Wow.
attacks, gets back out. But now the Brave is fire coming in
Uh-oh.
from Alien. Slows it Sui down. He dashes
Wah,
out of there
gila itu
just
kalau
in
flicker
time.
ya.
This is going to be a no contest for the side Blacklist International. Fireflux Esports secured the turtle.
Wow. This is the same tempo as game number 1. They forced a fracture early from
Edward,
Sensui,
Edward.
So they quell all potential for turns.
Nice try,
Speaking
Edward.
of turns, Edward ending up giving first blood over to the Thorn Queen himself. Wow.
So much CC.
Aduh sedih banget jadi Sensui guys. Aduh digeprek solo kill kah? Anjir Purify. Lagi guys.
One more on attack could have done it. He tried to actually take the way of the dragon and Purify tired to close the distance rather than Purify straight away and try to run out.
Fireflux are a problem.
Kita tahu sekarang siapa yang udah hitam ya guys ya.
Game number 1 was not a fluke. I repeat, game number 1 was not a fluke.
Oh boy.
They're
This-
picking back up. This is the same momentum.
Yeah, and more importantly, so this is Fireflux Esports, right? I was asking, hey, can they reach higher heights? And they've answered me quite handedly.
This is incredible,
Mas,
man.
kok
For
kocak gini,
Fireflux to be able to perform like
Nama
this
lu kebalik.
on home
Lu
soil of Blacklist
isinya tuh
International,
dipesan
the
gitu
whole
Mas kok
crowd.
kocaknya. Indranya di atas.
All right. A minute until the next turtle, so that should be enough time to breathe here. A minute for Blacks International actually to figure out, okay, are we really waiting for OHIP to be ready to fight? Are we waiting for that perfect wombo combo of the Shred plus the Worldy? Because I don't think Fireflux is going to allow that. They're going to start pulling the trigger on the Bravest Fighter first, like what they did there earlier. And now, what they're going to do is going to try to put Apex on either Sensui or Renegade. That's all they want to do. They want to make sure that all of these engages
Wah.
are just free.
Nggak mungkin ulti guys.
Sui, he uses the
Buset.
ulti out of there, forcing
Wah,
the
itu
formations
kalau
on both
pasif nyala,
sides. So much kill
keangkat
potential
guys
here
itu,
as Fireflux
si Sensui.
bullies him
Jago,
out of his
anjir.
own jungle. Mid-prior being maintained by
Dikit,
Blacklist
oh,
International, but
anjir,
Apex
hampir.
47 is not going to make Sensui's life easy.
The fact that TNZ actually held down that Requiem, he held it down with killing intent, man. He wanted to get it as long as possible. so that he could
Anjas,
actually buy
thank
time
you,
for
always
Apex to walk
wow.
there. Unfortunately for him, the passive kind of ran out. Can't go for the Requiem knockup, and there's a dash for Sensui, but they're going for more now.
Special migration. But no full commitment here, especially without the
Mas kenapa nggak ada yang pakai skin Chow Echo? Karena Echo nggak ada di M series ya.
Take their time, right? This is not the timing that they're looking for, unfortunately, and unless they're able to get some kind of lane advantage, I
Di
don't see them
M5
ever
ini
walking
nggak
up
ada
with
Echo
these
guys.
turtles.
Kalau ada udah dipakai
Already.
skin.
How far ahead Fireflux is. They took the turtle. They already went for the lane swap.
And this is what gives Fireflux so much safety. I would say, the Irithel. So safe. You can go with a heavy crossbow, even if you get CC Purify, you're already very mobile. And if Edward wants to jump like that, Sunshine will just say, nah, it's not happening, bro.
It's all good. It's not even because they knew Apex was there. Apex
Still
was
liquid.
drawing a perimeter, and
Nene.
as expected, he was either going to keep tabs on Sensui or
Champion,
Renegade. One or the
champion.
other.
Oh, good kick coming in from
Nice
the
kick
Hitman
di sana dari
himself.
seorang
Should be going down.
Renegade.
Here comes Rose,
Nggak
trying to
mati
save
tapi
him.
Cok.
And honestly, not too bad. Really well played.
Gila.
TNT with the reply. And here we go. The NetherRealm has been called out. It's broken.
Gila, kompak
Breaking
banget mainnya,
both.
gila.
Renegade
Aduh,
has
pusing
to
guys, kepala
flicker
gua.
on out of there to save his life.
Gila, rasa cow main woi.
Say about this Oheb and UA, they back up. They got to give respect. This tier 1 might be under threat now.
Not just that, but the levels of Sensui is under threat. Look at Apex.
Ya ampun bro. Thank you ya. Siap Bang Deddy Eko, belum open order dan nanti ya. Kelar ini bro.
Oh man, that was a bit too close.
It was close. Keep in mind that at least for Edward's side, he wants to be able to make sure that Sensui gets this purple buff, right? That's why he's sacrificing a little bit of the
Buset, di dodge.
TNT.
Mahal,
Almost landing.
mahal.
Nicely played by Renegade.
Anti-CC, a lot of people forget about the Requiem's anti-CC, and Renegade wasn't really going to be able to find that pick. Look at how Fireflux are just utilizing.
Wah, ini Blacklist kalau udah nge-stick gini networknya bakal jauh guys. Apex masih Apex.
Gets out, gets through these bushes, turret up top with all the chaos, all the attention being brought to the bottom side.
We're looking at the item game. You see here Oheb just a hair ahead of Sunshine. And down bottom, looks like Blacklist gonna try to make a play. They know where Apex is, but again, it's never worth it if it's Apex.
Mas Boy Poketo XP prioritas damage Hunter Strike.
Physical defense.
Let's not forget about that Purify here, is that tier 1 is broken. No matter how much CC, no matter how much you invest time into Apex, if he
Hunter
just
Strike,
slips away because
pistol,
you can't lock him down, it does
Heptasis,
get a bit
BOD.
frustrating.
Terus Imo. Montek,
Montek,
beli Winter, jual Winter, jual HP, jual KTP, STNK, BPKB, rumah.
100-0 every single time. They know how to minimize the risk. There is no risk right now of taking any neutral objective.
And it's the same situation for Sensui, right? If you're waiting for that mid-game power spike for this assassin, you miss out on number 1, the early snowball, because you're not getting any turtles. Number 2 is, it'll come to a point that Fireflux are so ahead, they'll start taking Sensui's
Gak
purple,
kerasa
and it's gonna
guys,
hurt more.
Sensuinya networknya udah terlalu bawah. Ini udah pasti ngelakuin pressure si Fireflux ini guys.
Tier 1 stays alive, and maybe even bot tier 1, but we look at the top side, Alien jumping on top.
Gila, dilawan cok,
and
pusat.
for the Raging Slash. Oh, not enough.
Wih, Rosa main paling depan banget.
Justin and TNT wants
Wih.
knows that he's low. Use the Violent Requiem. Still on
Wih.
finding the initial kill, getting a double at the same time.
Gila
Good
teriakannya
focus on
support
the
dari
bottom
Blacklist
side.
guys.
Which movement so far doesn't get a freebie.
The first win in a while
Gila,
for
banyak banget supporter
Blacklist.
ceweknya anjir.
There's the
Blacklist,
one
boss.
deal that this lineup from Fireflux has. 8 minutes in, the mid-game power
Babi
spike
lu,
for
Iyas, ya.
Blacklist has come in. And between Genzi, Apex, and Rosa, even Alien, count Alien in, the damage isn't as reliable. They can't confirm kills as well, even if they can get in your face almost
Aliennya
incessantly
kecepatan guys.
with
Sebenarnya
impunity.
ya
There's
gimana
just
sih
not
momentum
enough
sih itu
finishing
guys.
power.
Boy, I mean, with as much damage they have on the board, Blacklist International pull the lead, the gold lead back in towards their favor, and you can hear the crowd, right?
Break the
Every move
code.
Blacklist is making, they are here to put on
Duh,
a
gua
show.
jadi nge-vibes gini guys.
He's showman now.
Break the code.
Is Showman. Agent Zero is back on track with the Filipino sniper on the Bruno as well.
Tapi kali lihat posisi Rosa kan agresif banget kan. Emang tipe gameplaynya dia kayak gitu guys. Serem kan? Serem cok. Lihat nih kalau udah jadi item serem mainnya guys.
Oh, have safety position in the back. Can he space properly and can the team provide the right cover? Because damage-wise, I don't doubt them. They have a Tyroth, a Nolan, and a Bruno.
Yep, and I wish I could say the same about Fireflux, but yeah, already, not just if it's the 4-odd man kill squad, even if Sunshine were there,
Concealer ini aja.
I couldn't say it's as reliable
Oke,
as
itu
Sensui,
tujuannya untuk
UA,
dapetin ambusnya
and
doang guys ya,
OH's
karena mau narik
damage
lor
sword.
guys.
Blacklist International has that in spades
Tuh, lihat
compared
tuh,
to Fireflux.
kan? Di
So,
reset.
yeah, if both teams say make
Anjir,
it ultra
udah
late game,
3/4 lagi
still
kena
give the
Gwyn.
advantage to Blacklist.
Damage ya? Enggak loh, Molten.
Fireflux looking to reply. They want to make a statement here against Blacklist International. This Lord Dance is going
Teja
to start
siapa
off
anjing Teja?
poking and prodding from different angles, giving some space, but Apex 47 quickly replying by
Full
taking
spell pump. Ya tinggal beli aja Haskell, DHS, Rose Gold.
Can't get a break here.
Golden
As
Staff.
Apex 47 continuing to be an absolute nuisance. Renjay, oh boy. Good flicker coming in from Rosa. A taunt back just to keep him in his place. This is going to be a no call.
Wush,
Oh my
Edward
God, Edward so
mau mencoba
close.
guys.
And now
Oke,
Striker
oke, lihat,
gets
lihat.
the Requiem. NetherRealm coming out in time. Morality to shred them
Wah,
down.
menang
Alien,
Fireflux
he's
guys,
hitting
menang
multiple
Fireflux.
targets, forcing Oheb
Gila,
to
Apex
actually
anjir.
run. Apex is gonna run it
Targetnya,
down with everything
targetnya,
that he's got. He's
targetnya
gonna be
mahal
able to
banget.
secure the kill as
Astaga,
Alien takes
gila.
out Edward.
Gila, Cok. Ini tim anjir.
The finisher at the end. 3 battle spells, 4 ultimates compared to 2 deaths, 5
Thank you, Gogi.
and 5 battle spells.
You see there the Blacklist International veterans, Oheb and Edward, M3 world champions, try to split up the battle. And
Kuat
that's what
banget
you do,
ya.
especially when Fireflies are trying to run you down. But eventually,
The real
Fireflies
Kumaha Barudak, hayu.
2 damage sources here and there. Alien, you do that. Sunshine.
Baru gua mau lihat Sensui main assassin, guys. Udah kena Hilda dia, guys. Kasian gua mah.
That's why the map is all blue.
Man, I gotta say that was a very ambitious play that Edward went for, man. The Abyssum Strike Flicker. Against any other team, maybe he would have gone that, right? Because
Sneaky steal.
It looked like Fireflux had it 100%, and maybe Tienzi would not have used the retreat, and if he didn't, that would have been lethal. That would have been the play to make for Blacklist's comeback. But in the end, it just placed the whole team in a spot where they had to try to rescue Edward, and the whole team paid for it. Very costly mistake in the end that could have been a good play back into the game. Now, that gold lead that Bruno had, 1,000, it's down to 600. And Sunshine is getting to a point where he can deal as much, if not more damage, considering Fireflies will have
Anjir, udah jadi itemnya, Cok. Gila, lapunya full tank, guys. Kalau full tank kayak gitu tuh damage meledak itu jadi sakit, guys.
Plus the Fury Hammer. Essentially, it's what you do on most XP laners of the same kit, right? In addition to that, you also have Rosa, who is now just understanding the
Conceal.
fact that sometimes I don't have enough damage. I need to go build up now. That's a 5-man kill squad. Oh.
Okay, the kill team decides to back off there. Kind of interesting to see them. Abort quickly, 55 more seconds. And if we're looking at damage dealt, 25,000 coming out of the side of Oheb, but overall, right, it feels like this back and forth between Fireflux Esports and Blacklist International is highly dependent on only a couple of factors, and I feel like they know how to break out that Netherrealm, first of all, but what are the other factors that they're looking for?
I think for now, it has to be why the damage hasn't really shown is because the Blacklist, Oheb's been hitting the frontliners.
Diusahakan ya, Bang Andre ya.
Oheb, right? Maybe they do less damage because Oheb has less HP, but their target acquisition has been perfect. Fireflux, the Apex Predator, just walks in, charges straight at Oheb, doesn't care who's in front, doesn't care who's coming to back him up. The Purify helps him do that for sure.
I mean, look at this position, right? The borders are being drawn from both sides. Fireflux wants the top side of the map, and we see trying to get on top of Sensui for the time being. Is there punish? No punish. Sensui continues to chase towards Tienzi's side. It's not looking good.
Thank you, Aldi Pecinta. Bentar, fokus dulu. Cepetan, Cok.
Wait, no, it's even better. They pull on backwards even further.
Gila, alien alat banget sih, guys, bikin tank dia.
All 5 of them make it out of
Gila, kitingnya tetap serem ya. Tapi itu kalau ada Apex rata, guys. Emang boleh si Colmek ini.
Alright, so
Boleh
now
lah.
it's come to a point where Blacks International capable of overloading Apex. Apex was isolated, given that he was given the job to clear out possible hiding spots for Blacklist. Because again, I think Fireflux Esports spelt it.
Apex.
So Blacklist is looking for a kill squad now.
Lu lihat, hilang Bruno-nya.
Double as well! Alien and Sunshine!
Sensui!
They are just chucking them out, and Sensui's the next to fall! They sniff them
Nyangka nggak
out.
sih, guys?
They rip them from the roots, and Renegade
Nyangka nggak sih Hilda segila itu?
Give it to him, man. I mean, Renegade ain't gonna let it happen just yet. Run his life for hire.
That was a 3v5. That wasn't supposed to happen. There was no way that could have
Gua kira bakal Hilda-nya mati, Cok. Bruno plus Paramis anjing kena geprek area.
What?
I'll take that trade any day.
Holy shit, moly, mozzarella, keju, cheese, cadar, bro. Oh my god.
Apex 47 for Oheb
Kuat
and
banget.
Sensui. On the clapback, Oheb for Apex. I would have done that.
Dewa
No
banget,
question.
gila
The fact
Hilda-nya.
that it converted into a
Emang Hilda sesakit itu ya?
disaster for Blacklist. Fireflux Esports, what are you on?
That was beautiful. That symphony of skills instantly, and Apex's calculation. He knows I'm going to
Emang sesakit itu
sacrifice
ya?
my life. You
Hilda,
can't
guys.
knock me down. You can't make
Coba
me down.
player Hilda di sini siapa aja?
He's not appreciated
Emang sesakit itu?
enough. Apex 47, amazing. It's calculated aggression. He sacrificed himself for the right cause, and now They're going in. They're gonna penetrate at least one inhibitor.
Violence plus science. It's crazy, right? And now the inhibitor mid already destroyed. Top side gets cleared by Blacklist International as the second wave.
Kena
now
itil.
approaches. And this is where it
Aduh,
gets
enak
dangerous.
dong kalau kena
Blacklist,
itil
they
mah
don't
bukan
lose
sakit,
like
guys.
this, not like this, not
Oh,
just
iritel.
with the 6K gold lead against Fireflux Esports.
Oh,
They
gua
have
kira
time
emang
to
sesakit itu,
find.
guys. Lumayan lah ya, tapi emang sakit lah ya.
Top side gonna get cleared first. Gonna get contested though. Oh, Renegade makes the play. Kicks Alien back to the team Netherrealm. It's gonna look the same, but they
diadu-
have
diadu,
Rosa. The rest of the team is gonna pop their own.
lihat.
Trying to hold off for as long
Rosa?
as possible, but Yue is focused on way-
Setengah darah Yue disemprot, Cok.
Skip the initial pull. They're back.
Mega creep.
Now with a Purify, thank God, he's still alive and holds on. The high ground defense is looking good, but Fireflux Rosa.
Gila, Rosa!
Terrified
What the
out.
fuck, lumayan, Cok!
Edward himself jumps into the middle of the fight. Offers it's good, but Apex 27 tanks it up just in time. Since he tries, he goes on to Renegade. Random Nature buying just enough time. The stun is good, and now this is where
Gila,
they
seru
call it
banget.
all.
Rosa!
Edward, he gives on over the kill to Oheb.
Terlalu depan Rosa. Main mage kayak fighter, guys. Serem.
But Blacklist get a hit back in the game. Plays after plays from Renegade, from Yue, barely staying alive, literally just barely threading the needle, the line, and now they're looking to mount up a comeback. Little by little, slowly but surely, it's a turret.
Nggak tahu sih,
in the
tim
mid
China
lane
butuh
falling
waktu
down.
banyak ini.
There must have been a voice in Fireflux Esports collective heads. 5 voices and all 5 players that
Bikin
say,
clock
"Hey,
deh
maybe
ya.
this is endable
Rosa masih
if
bikin
you can
clock,
force
guys.
it." But just the
Buat
same,
nyari darahnya. Itu
it's-
tujuannya
it
dia
would
main
have been
agresif.
the
Dia
same
alot.
calculation for Apex
Terus dia
sacrificing
sakit
himself.
juga kan,
Violence
Magic
plus
Power kan.
science, it just wasn't gonna work, especially since
Makanya
we're so
mainnya
bad
kayak
on
gitu,
big
guys.
objective at
Bujet.
base. So with that said, Blacks International now, by shutting down Rosa, actually have a window of opportunity. They can
Seru
now
gini,
put a
asli.
little bit more farm.
Asli,
not
parah,
on
seru
Oheb,
banget.
but on Yue. It's Yue who actually needs to build up. I think if they're able to find a way to bait Fireflux Esports into
Gak
an
nyesel gua
engage
nonton,
where
guys.
they're all clumped up and Yue is able to Ghost Bursters the hell out of them, then maybe Blacks can turn this around.
You're right, his damage is relevant. Now the only way that
Rosa
they're
sama
going to beat it
Apex
out is
Mas yang
going to
angkat
psychological
masuk nominasi
warfare, right?
domba
I'm expecting
M5 mereka.
all the recalls
Iyalah.
coming out from everybody. TNZ is gonna get
Wes!
Oh, Renegade tries to get him with the third hit and G couldn't know, but that's his flicker gone. Big resource done for. Fireflux, let's look at the housekeeping. Bot side's already pushing in favor of Fireflux. Top side in favor of Blacklist International. Mid is going to get cleaned
Wah.
up, but Tenzi finds the initial spatial migration.
Brody
Only
nggak
one
kena,
Oheb
guys.
who goes out of
Oheb
there as
yang
the
langsung
Netherrealm
flicker ke
saves
situ
his life.
mahal.
Renegade makes the play, but it's too late.
Gila, Oheb
takes
pinter
out
banget flickernya,
Alien.
guys.
On the other hand, immortality for the side of Renegade. Yue dancing around as much as can,
Anjir,
but
dibalik.
Sunshine
Anjir,
Power
TNZ?
is looking
Are you
good.
kidding me?
And now Apex, he
Rosa!
doesn't pick up, but it's Rosa again, flickering forward, taking out Oheb, and Tsutsui finds Yeti.
Winter lagi.
It doesn't matter though. Sunshine so healthy,
Oh
so
my
strong,
God.
punishing Blacklist finally to close this out. No,
Salah target,
they can't
Sensui,
beat
guys.
Sensui doesn't get it onto Apex 27. 2 members left, 2 agents to hold strong. Immortality from Rosa. They want the crystal to break. You can hear the crowd going. No, he doesn't. He gets a chance.
Overhit,
They
overhit.
defend.
Overhit.
Listen to that crowd. The rumbling is here. Blacklist
Overhit,
International.
biasa.
Hold on.
The defense happens. Blacklist International.
Setidaknya mereka hit to red, guys, ya. Nggak kayak gua.
And Yue
Ya.
making a miracle play inside of the base. Now, the gold lead is irrelevant. Everything that has led up to this point is irrelevant. Only mistakes, only errors, and big plays left to make. And Blacklist are looking to blitz the Lord.
In an uncanny and
Nggak ada Sunshine, nggak ada Apex ini. Blacklist itu pintar
communications breakdown, Fireflux
apa
is
mengandalkan
starting to
momentum,
feel
guys,
like
nih
they
lihat.
were all
Ah,
over
anjir,
the
TNC
place.
kalau sampai dapat sih gua nggak ngerti lagi, guys.
He's gonna use by the red Kirby chain loss and Toy gets it! And he gets the walk away! Edward secures the kill onto TNC. No immortality, even with no inhibitors. The timing perfectly done.
You give a chance for Sensui to finally contest, and he wins it. He should win it.
This is not how Fireflux Esports has been playing for.
Soalnya dia
majority
mati
of
nggak
game
masalah
one,
sih, guys, 30
nor
detik. Bakal
so
ini
far
juga,
the
apa
run
bakal
of
spawn
game
juga.
two.
Cuman dapat
For some
lordnya.
reason,
Kalau dapat lord
they're all
lebih
starting to
susah
think on
Blacklist
their
nya.
own. They're all very individually centric. And now Blacks International showing them how a team plays. They're on the board. Blacks International owning it.
They're on the map, not just on the board. 1v1 up top.
Oh no. Oh, they're basing. They're gone. They're moving away. They're just dancing around. Apex 47 should be able to hold on for as long as possible, but Sensui continuing to decide: do I go back? Do I not go back? Is he still chasing me? Is he not? And both sides decide to recall. But Blacklist have cracked open the tier 1, getting a really good slow push on both top and bot side, just to set up for Sensui to rejoin.
Jadi ngebalik gini ya cuy.
It's called sandbagging. They're sandbagging that wave, and the rest of Blacklist will crash in with it.
No Sensui though, he's in the mid lane.
Renajay, he's looking for it. I see that flicker. It's up and available. He wants it, but he wants it bad. Who's the target? Spatial migration coming out, but no violent red committed. Netherrealm already coming out from the side of Yue.
Yue, kecepatan Yue.
Fireflux Esports, they lose.
Wuh, serunya. Gila siya boy.
To understand that our biggest, most important ultimate is out. We back away.
That's a respectable but non-lethal amount of damage that Blacklist has done to Fireflux Esports. Could have been so much worse. Could have been an end actually.
Seru ya guys ya, lihat orang-orang jago ya guys ya.
Liver punch almost.
Kayak asik gitu, ya kan? Kayak kalian nonton gua ngereng gitu kan?
Found the Kimura, but you slip off.
That's it. But honestly, I could not have put it in any better words here. But that's the thing, right? Each and every time, it's on a fine balance, a linchpin even.
Seru ya, iya emang benar.
The Netherrealm is down. That's when you really have to start considering.
Ampun guys, ampun guys, ampun.
After all that harassment, I feel like it's personal between him and Apex 47 right now.
It has to be. The man has been following him all throughout the game.
As soon as he picked Hilda, it started that way.
It was personal right after that pick. Even more so after the Purify revealed.
Nanti ketahuan caster, iya cok timingnya pas babi lah emang.
Hey man, that's some old wounds.
TNC!
Keep on moving forward. Dust yourself.
Nggak bisa guys, udah nebein damage Bruno nya di break armor sama Dirot.
But 20 seconds left on the clock for that Lord to spawn, and you can see just the footsies coming out from both sides, right? Looking for somebody to whiff, and then looking for the whiff punish immediately after.
It comes down to the small wins they can look for around
Gila,
the map.
kemenangan Blacklist di tangan Ohep ini guys.
Manipulation at this point. The forced errors are the
Bebannya
ones who
tinggi
can
banget
take
ini
the
MM
road.
guys kalau udah live game kayak
Blacklist
gini.
will have a tougher road because they didn't crack all base turrets, only 2.
But at least what Blacklist can hope for is the fact that long lane isn't that lane that they didn't crack.
Ay!
Trouble. Oh.
That was just Rosa.
Oh my god, man. And people are wondering like, hey man, getting the necklace of Durant's early
This
on,
guy,
especially
bro,
when you
this
have
guy.
heroes that actually heal, but people
Next
just tend to
level
forget about the
poking,
situation
anjir.
when you do actually have the clock of Destinies. Whoa. What a position we're currently in, right? Blacklist International covering 2 fronts right now, not taking any aggressive routes, and TNZ on the opposite side of the river in the bush.
Slow push up top. And Fireflux are looking to finally converge around the turret. The Lord.
All right, it's getting low. Oh no, that's spatial migration already out. Renajay's looking for the initial kick and he finds it. They're looking to burst it down. They still get the
Kok maksa ya Blacklist ya, tumben banget cok mainnya.
Still in trouble as Alien comes
Susah
around.
lah.
Alien takes him out. It's only a Fury.
It's over guys, it's over.
Sunshine is able to take
GG.
out Edward in response. Renajay loses his immortality, flickers out of there, conceal.
It's over guys. Flicker Rosa nggak mungkin nggak flicker.
Game boss music is playing. And
Winter,
Rosa
guys.
says hello. It's me, the Thorn Queen.
Here for a win. Fireflux with waves. Rosa!
Anjir Rosa cok, berani banget ya.
He needs the energy. They're looking for the crystal. They're looking for the
Oh,
energy.
you deserve it Rosa, you deserve it. Anjir.
There we go. GG, well played. 2-0 for the side of Fireflux Esports.
It couldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened, but it has happened. Fireflux are the real dark horse. Scratch it. They're real contenders of M5.